soon as I get to rank 10. I'm gonna immediately change. This guy. Welcome to Sandoria. Do you wish to change your allegiance from the current one to Sandoria? Yes. You can apply to change your allegiance to Sandoria. You'll have to seal away some of your memories as an international security measure. Those memories will be unsealed should you change your allegiance back to your former country. Incidentally, this is your first time changing your allegiance, you will have to start over from rank 1 in your new nation. Back, in addition to retain your current conquest points as well as any records of your expeditionary forces. And a 40,000 gil processing fee. Yeah. Alright. Oh, is this going to start all the way from the beginning? Yes, it is. That's interesting. Dark and Sandy 1-1. Could I have... I won't mess with it right now. This time I don't know. Yeah, it does start over. The fortress city of Sandoria lies to the north of the great continent of Quan, the beating heart of the ancient kingdom. It is the home to 1,000 legends past. There we go. But now her reign of glory is but a memory. Her heroes rise shining swords to the heavens no more. The sun has set on the kingdom of knights, an old lion never to rise again, thus do some dismiss her now. Yet young elven knights still venture proudly into the wilds of Venetia, determined to triumph over any foe. On this particular day, there comes a new adventurer, ready to make a name for herself in Sandoria. The king wishes to bolster his ranks, and Metasmith has journeyed far to answer the call. Should fortune favor her, bards across the land will sing of her exploits for generations to come. Of course, she has only begun her rise to glory. No one can tell what her future holds. Never before has she set foot within the Elvane capital, but she is resolved to let nothing stand in her way. Say, are you an adventurer? My name is Rochefort. I am a new adventurer too. I have just arrived in Sandoria. Already I am struck with how little has changed. Time has no dominion over this city. And you see the great cathedral yonder? Faithful Sandorians gather there still in worship to the goddess of the dawn. And behold its balcony. Could the Pasque still rise there to grant benedictions? They must be royal knights. Swiftly do they return to Chateau d'Orgueil, surely from some expedition abroad. You, too, must learn the difference between the Temple Knights and the Royal Knights, if you are to bear Sandorian citizenship. The Temple Knights shield the capital, while the Royal Knights strike at our foes. I heard mention in my travels that Prince Treon had assumed control of the Royal Knights. Yes, Treon. Of him I have heard naught for ages. I do hope the princes are well. And Princess Clady. Fair is said to be the younger sister of Treon Puej. Perhaps someday I may meet her. But I ramble. My many pardons. So long have I been away that my head races. Please, let me hear your questions. Nah, I'm good. Nothing in particular. Is that so? Well, adventure proudly for Zandoria, and your blade shall never falter. Oh, before I forget, I give you this for your journeys. Show it to Matilde, who stands before the drawbridge at Chateau de Orgueil. Orgueil. She might be a tad more critical than most, so you might want to be careful. However, just object. Yeah, okay. Now, I must go seek entrance to the castle. May we meet again, Metasmith. I don't know if I actually have to. I think it only gives me 10 gil. But you know what? Let's go for it. Where to go? Adventure coupon. New recruit. Hello, I'm Matilde. You seem nice. Much nicer than that other adventurers. Remember, ask for help if you lose your way. Why don't I give you a little money for your adventure coupon? There, just to get you started. Spend it wisely. Should you lose your way, check your map from the main menu. Have you had the opportunity to speak with Alao down by the west gate of southern Sandoria? She is said to be a veritable treasure trove of knowledge for you, useful to adventurers like yourself. Farewell and good luck to you. Goodbye. I didn't say hello to you. Okay. Friendly. Yeah, 50 gil. I don't know how to deal with that. I wish I had the passive regen, or refresh. But I don't have any way to get back MP on the fly. As Dragoon, at least. Talk to... No, I need to talk to the gate guard. It's gonna be this guy. Rillo. Well, this lady, actually. A recruit. What do you want with this gatehouse? A mission. Not too much work for those wet behind the ears, but... How about slaying Orcish scouts? Only the yellowest of the yearlings would run away from that. I want to lower this a little bit so it doesn't peak as much. Okay. And we've no work for cowards here. If you're going to if you're to take the mission, I'll be happy to explain. Yeah, tell me more. Here's your mission. Orcish scouts roam outside. Kill one and bring me his axe as proof. You'll have to bring me an Orcish axe. No other kind will do, understand? That is all. You'll take this mission then? I accept. Bring me one of those Orcish axes and your mission will be a success. No running away now. We have a proud city to defend. So... yeah, the plan is to do every single mission. So I'm not gonna... there's some of them that are skippable. I'm not gonna skip any missions. There we go. So, bright side. I will be able to get through all the first level missions tonight. And then all the second level missions tonight, so I think. Oh, you're back. Well, if you're so happy you defeated an orc or two, you've a long way ahead of you. For one so new, I'd be... Lord Knight, forgive this interruption, but there is something I must ask of you. I question whether Queen Lute truly passed away 15 years past. Tell me, of what cause did she die? Who are you, and why do you pry with such inquiries? Please, I have traveled from far to see Her Highness. You've what? Very well, listen closely. 15 years ago, Queen Lute fell to a rare sickness. She left this world before we could save her. So illness claimed her life. Well, it's none of your concern at any rate. Even if she lived, an adventurer like you could never see her, much less the inside of Chateau d'Orgel. What was the name of her illness? We are not told such things. Only the royal family would know. Is that so? Well, I thank you for your kindness, proud knight of Sandoria. Hey, wait! What was the matter with that adventurer? He was awfully stubborn, wasn't he? He seemed to know the late queen personally, but how could he not be aware of her death? At any rate, your work here is done. Excellent form, my friend.